Good morning, dragon framers. We are going to set up a very basic shot today and go over the fundamentals of using one of my favorite programs, dragonframe. So as you can see, I have an idyllic farm scene set up. I have my focus nice and sharp on the scene, and I'm going to start by taking 3 establishing shots. You can choose the number of establishing shots. I'm simply pressing enter or return to take those 3 shots. And if I need more, I can always come back and copy and paste. So I'm gonna start my action by opening up this door. I'm just opening it up slightly, as you can see, and then I'm gonna gradually have it come open. I know there's going to be a little bit of contrast between the sweetness of the farm and the creepiness of it opening up by itself, but I'm okay with that. So if you're a highly organized person, you can plan out how many movements will go with each action. You could say, I want to do 8 frames of the latch opening. I think that should be enough. I'm not one of those highly organized people. I'm going to bring the door slightly open, and I'm kind of going to cheat here. I have all of my animals already outside the barn, but as I open the door, I'm going to make it look as if they are emerging. Oh, that's so cute. I'll put them inside, actually. So I'm clicking and adding as I go. I'm going to bring this chicken down as the door comes open and put my other chicken just behind. I can also always go back and check my action to see if there's enough difference. Looks pretty good to me. And I'm gonna stick the cow in the back of there. So when the door swings open, it looks like she's already there. And I'm moving the farm a little bit with my hand, but that's okay. You can always use tape if you want to keep closer track of where your pieces are. Let's have a look back here, see if there's a lot of, yeah, so you can see between those 2 frames that the farm has moved slightly, but I'm okay with it. So I'm gonna have the chickens keep coming out, and I'm gonna have them pecking at the ground. Have the cow move forward. I'm going to move his legs so it looks like he's walking. The basics of what you need to know here are move and snap, move and snap. These chickens going kind of funny. Get those legs moving. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to take a couple more here. I'm going to have this door open up and the dog will come out. Well, you know what? I'm going to delete this frame because I should keep everybody moving. This is where it gets complicated if you're choosing, like me, to have several characters. Let the dog come out here. Maybe I'll have just his tiny little head poking out. Yes. Oh, okay, we're good. I'm gonna refocus. If your live view ever stops, you can just press 3. You'll get a reminder. And I'm kind of bad. I use the focus on my camera because sometimes the program gives me grief. So I cheat. I'm going to have this door come open even more. We'll keep these guys. Maybe we'll have them turn around. And cows tend to stand still anyway. And we'll just have a little sheepy coming out too. Oh my goodness. And now I'm going to focus the action on these chickens. I'm going to have them exchange sort of an up, down pecking motion between them. So one head up, one head down. We'll have the nice little dog watch the cow and the sheep. So I'm going to capture that and then just switch. Sometimes it's fun to give one little focused action. It's also good practice. And I'm going to set a goal for myself of doing this 8 times. So this is 3. That will be 4. The rooster's head doesn't really go all the way down. That's okay. All right, I did lose count. Let's check how many we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. So I'm going to play my whole thing back. If you want to watch it on a loop, you can click the looping playback. I'm going to press space to play. That's not bad, right? You can see all the animals come out and a cute little pecking sequence between the chickens. Obviously this isn't this isn't going into any great detail about assertive communication, but we are able to see how the program works. I'm going to press my spacebar again to stop. Take that loop off, and I want to try messing with the frame rate. I want to see what it looks like at 8. That's actually pretty cute. I like the way the pecking looks at 8 frames per second. I'm going to turn it up to 15. I would obviously need some more frames to make that worth my while. So you can see the frame rate is here, the frames per second. You can also make your own. If I really wanted to slow it down, I could try it at 4 frames per second. But as you can see, that looks pretty slow and not exactly what I'm going for. So I'm going to bring it back to, let's try 10. Yeah, I'm happy with 10. So those are the basics for now of dragonframe, what we will need for our purposes. I'll catch up with you in our session, and I hope you've enjoyed this tiny little sequence that I've put together. Thank you so much for watching.